In Brazil, football is not just a game. It is a religion, a rhythm, and a way of life. And no one embodied that spirit quite like Ronaldinho Gaúcho, who didn't just play the sport, he painted it. With a trademark smile that could light up a stadium and a repertoire of tricks that left defenders questioning reality, he became the ultimate symbol of joy on the pitch. By 2026, long after hanging up his professional boots, the Brazilian icon remains a global cultural phenomenon and a multi-million-dollar enterprise with a net worth estimated around $100 million. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the vibrant, high-rolling lifestyle of football's ultimate magician. From his luxury estates and high-octane car collection to private jets, mega yachts, and the family life behind the legend, this is how Ronaldinho spent his wealth. Long before the Bugattis, the private charters, and the multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio, Ronaldinho's journey began on the unforgiving, dusty courts of Porto Alegre. Raised in a modest working-class family, he spent his childhood sharpening his supernatural touch through futsal before rising fiercely through Grêmio's youth ranks. That raw, street-honed genius soon erupted onto the global stage. From lighting up Paris Saint-Germain to conquering Europe with Barcelona, lifting the 2002 World Cup with Brazil, hoisting the Ballon d'Or, and claiming the Champions League, he transformed himself into one of the most electrifying figures in sporting history. And that unmatched stardom triggered a massive lifestyle transformation. Every magical goal and every audacious nutmeg did more than build an athletic legacy. It forged the magnificent empire he enjoys today, bridging the gap from humble beginnings to absolute global luxury. To see how the maestro lives away from the pitch, you must look at his stunning real estate portfolio, which reflects his love for sun, rhythm, and absolute privacy. His crown jewel and primary sanctuary is his sprawling luxury estate in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Designed as the ultimate entertainer's paradise, the property features stunning floor-to-ceiling glass walls, an expansive outdoor swimming pool surrounded by custom tropical landscaping, a private professional-grade theater room, and a massive recreational area fit for legendary gatherings. Beyond his Rio masterpiece, he also maintains high-end residential properties across Europe, including exclusive retreats in Spain and Italy that keep him connected to the cities where he cemented his legendary status. Whether he is hosting vibrant gatherings with lifelong friends, attending star-studded global football events, or jetting off to sun-drenched tropical vacations, Ronaldinho's wealth is ultimately the fuel for a life dedicated to celebration, entertainment, and connect. To see how the smiling wizard moves on land, you have to look inside his extravagant garage, a collection packed with machines worth millions of dollars. At the absolute crown of his fleet stands the iconic Bugatti Veyron, valued at roughly $2 million, powered by an 8.0-liter W16 engine, pushing over 1,000 horsepower with a top speed exceeding 400 kilometers per hour. Transitioning from hypercar speed to untouchable luxury, he commands the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, valued around $350,000. As the ultimate ultra-luxury SUV favored by global elites, its whisper-quiet cabin and handcrafted leather provide a serene sanctuary away from the chaotic streets of Rio. But when he wants a machine that matches his explosive flair on the pitch, he drops into his vibrant yellow Lamborghini Aventador, featuring a roaring V12 engine and dramatic scissor doors. His global travels have also yielded incredible rare finds, such as the Aston Martin Rapide AMR, valued at $160,000, which he picked up straight from the Riyadh Auto Show with its striking neon green accents. For soaking up the sun along the coastlines of Brazil and Spain, he turns to his Porsche 911 Carrera S convertible, valued at $130,000, which accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4 seconds with the top down. Nostalgia also holds a proud place in his fleet. He frequently cruises in his Hummer H2, a throwback to his golden years dominating world football at Barcelona. Finally, he rounds out his garage with a versatile BMW X5, valued at $80,000, offering a comfortable, understated ride when he wants to stay grounded. Luxury on the ground is only half the story. Ronaldinho's lifestyle famously extends to the water and the skies. Rather than owning a private jet outright, Ronaldinho often travels by luxury charter, giving him the freedom to move between international appearances, football events, and tropical getaways without the responsibilities of aircraft ownership. On the water, he embraces the ultimate coastal lifestyle, frequently chartering luxury mega-yachts along the sun-drenched shores of Ibiza and Florianopolis to host unforgettable VIP gatherings. Beyond his garage and travel, Ronaldinho's style is as expressive as his dribbling. While he is often spotted in vibrant streetwear and his iconic customized headbands, his high-profile public appearances are elevated by a luxury horological collection. He frequently sports heavy-hitting timepieces from Rolex, Hublot, and Frank Muller encrusted in precious metals and diamonds. Away from the blinding stadium lights, corporate boardrooms, and relentless media attention, Ronaldinho's private world reveals a man remarkably distinct from the intense pressure of professional football. In his day-to-day life, he carries an infectious, easygoing warmth, shunning Hollywood-style pretense in favor of a relaxed personality built around genuine connections. His inner circle remains tight, anchored by lifelong friends who knew him long before the global fame. Music and rhythm are the heartbeat of his daily existence, whether he is playing percussion or hosting vibrant celebrations with loved ones. At the core of his personal life stands the enduring influence of his late mother, Dona Miguelina, whose foundational values continue to guide him, alongside his close bond with his brother and manager, Roberto. Today, that family legacy thrives through his son, João Mendes, who is carving out his own professional footballing path. For Ronaldinho, true wealth isn't just about the cars or the mansions. It's found in the simple freedom to enjoy family, rhythm, and a life lived on his own terms. His humanitarian footprint is also an essential part of his life. Through various charitable initiatives, support for children's hospitals, and partnerships with global organizations, he uses his legendary smile and massive platform to uplift underprivileged youth in Brazil, ensuring that his influence brings joy far beyond the football pitch. As we look at Ronaldinho Gaúcho in 2026, one thing is clear. Trophies gather dust, and eras eventually fade. But Ronaldinho did something rarer than winning titles. He brought pure happiness to the sport. Fortunes rise and fall, but the smiling maestro has spent his life building a legacy of joy, rhythm, and magic. And if his journey so far has proven anything, it's that there will only ever be one Ronaldinho.